little pauses to me, man, that shit sounds so incredible to me. I want to get back to the song. This shit is nasty.
I'm gonna start this back from
Nasty.
the beginning. Charismatic frontman can do a lot.
Yeah, boy.
Can do a lot for a band. They can make a band and kill a band.
Nasty though.
That
is
no
nasty.
wrong to me.
That is nasty.
The riffs and my man Peter Steele's voice.
Really, it's like nails on a chalkboard to me, guys. So, but we're gonna get through it. We're gonna get through it. And it's never mind. Keep it going, George. just keep it going. Check us out on Patreon, guys, where we give you our exclusive access to all of our videos, 186 videos and counting.
Bangers too, though. Bangers. You know, nothing too shabby. I mean, I don't know, like a Led Zeppelin marathon. We got Metallica on there, some Megadeth stuff. You know, I'm just saying, just throwing that out there, man.
What's up, guys? Your boys are back. I'm Ryan, my man, George.
What's happening, guys? How you living? Shout out to the free thinkers, of course.
Yeah, man. So, accept Balls to the Wall is the name of the song that we're going to do today.
Okay, that's how we're doing it today, huh? We're going right to it.
Balls to the Wall.
All right, cool.
So, in the spirit of trying to find some new gems here, man, I don't know about Balls to the Wall being the best title for a song, but
saying it's a classic.
Exactly.
It's saying it's a classic on the streaming platform that we use. It's saying this is a metal classic. So
let's try it. Let's try it, man.
Somebody out there thinks it's a special song. A few people. Getting into Accept. Accept is a German heavy metal band from Germany. I'm not going to pronounce it. Formed in '76 by guitarist Wolf Hoffman. It looks like this band's been around since the 60s. It says their beginnings can be traced back to the 60s.
Okay.
And I guess the band name that they kind of got their start under was called Band X. So I don't know if you guys, anybody familiar with Band X, give us some feedback on that band. Really cool thing here that I'm seeing is that it says Accept played an important role in the development of speed in thrash metal. Okay. And they were part of the German heavy metal scene. I wonder if they influenced Creator. Creators from Germany, right?
I think so.
They had that German thrash scene, I wonder, which emerged in the early to mid 80s. They have also been cited as an influence by a number of acts. Okay, here we go. Metallica, Pantera, Testament, Anthrax, Annihilator.
Wow.
As well as fellow Germans such as Halloween, Blind Guardian. Okay.
Yeah, okay.
You're the keeper of the seven seas.
That sounds pretty good, though. That's a good imitation.
That was a brutal song. Shout out to Halloween, man. We need to get back to Halloween. We got to get him another shot, but that was brutal. I'm sorry.
One more time.
Blind Guardian, getting back to that. I said Blind Guardian, Mirror, Mirror. I think we did Mirror, Mirror, which was actually, from what I remember, I didn't hate that.
Yeah, it was all right.
Shout out to Blind Guardian, Dural, Sodom, Rage, Gravedigger. It says Accept achieved its first commercial success with their fifth studio album, Balls to the Wall.
Okay.
In '83, good year. Came out in '83, which is the band's only album to be certified gold in the United States. So they sold, that's decent.
Yeah, that's decent.
And
that's better than decent, actually.
Yeah, man. That's a success.
Yeah.
And it spawned their well-known hit, Balls to the Wall. This is a classic, well-known hit. This is also the album that really... They got some success, some traction with, so this seems to be the right choice.
Let's do it.
All right, let's get into it. Accept Balls to the Wall.
So far, so good. I'm sorry. We gotta go back. We gotta go back because that caught me off guard. The way that groove dropped.
How they dropped that thing?
Yeah, that shit was nasty.
I was like, ooh.
Yeah, that was that. That was nasty. We gotta go back. Sorry. Gotta go back.
So far, so good.
Gotta go back.
Let's go all the way back.
Yeah.
Let's go all the way back. All the way back.
Too many people do not see. They're killing themselves, going insane. Too many people do not know. Bondage is over the human race. They release slave souls loose. And this fear keeps them down. Watch them! They're gonna break the chains. No, you can't stop them. They're coming to get you and them. You get your balls to the wall. Balls to the wall.
I guess that works though. I guess we could have predicted that's the way that chorus. No, I'm saying I guess you could predict that was going to be the chorus. The way they said it, balls to the wall. I was like, yeah, I get it. I get it. That's that sound. That's that like Kiss sound. That's that fucking thrashed out sound of the 80s. That's what it sounded like.
Oh man.
But up until then, they was jamming like a motherfucker. That shit is nasty. Maybe I'm a sucker for that. The way did you hear that guitar hollering?
That's always gonna get. Yeah, listen, that
I love that shit.
tone is just important, man. From what we've realized, in my opinion, it's just very important.
And one thing I don't want to fly under the radar here, guys, and I'm sure you guys picked that up when we rewound it. That's rewound the song.
Yeah.
Gotcha. Sorry.
Yep.
But one thing I don't want to get diminished or, overlooked.
Is the chorus is terrible?
Well, no, we know that.
Oh, okay.
We know that. I think you guys know that we really aren't feeling the chorus.
Just want to make sure we put that
But
up.
when we rewound the song back to the beginning, man, the little nuances and the flair, and the way that they rock you into different transitions, I think that is so important, man. I cannot overstate that enough. I think we've said that in tons and tons of videos, but I think when we start to get into songs that are near and dear to people's heart, man, and they love the song for whatever reason, they grew up on it, their parents used to play it, whatever the case may be, you have to be able to identify and be objective enough to say, hey, is that song really, really great, or is it just something, it's just great to you? And I guess it's all relative, but I really love the attention to detail. I think once you get to a point in your musical career, and I would just assume this if I was a musician, if I play a guitar, drums, horn, violin, don't matter what I play, I think you can get to a point where you're super skillful and you can play pretty much anything, but do you make it your own? And that's what I love to hear. Don't get me wrong. You got to give credit to where credit is due to both skill sets. But do you make that shit your own? Quick example: James Brown. James Brown was not the best singer, guys. He really wasn't. But the way he was able to deliver it and give you the soulfulness and the funk, for lack of a better word, you knew that was James Brown. No one is replicating that. You know what I'm saying? Even there might be better singers out there, obviously, but he made it his own. And that's what I'm hearing here, is just the way that they're able to do those little nuances in the guitar and the way that they're able to play is great. Not feeling the chorus, but the musicianship, though, that shit is nasty to me. The way that they putting the flair, putting some stank on that.
Technical singers wish they had the tone of James Brown. There's a lot of technical that can hit all the notes they want, but they wish they had his tone. So sometimes your tone can just make you a good singer, even if you're not hitting.
That's true.
Shout out to you. Rest in peace.
Yeah, that's true.
Rest in peace to the Godfather soul, man. But great feedback, my man. Let's get back to it though. Up until the chorus, I mean, I'm still into the groove is very strong. Up until the chorus, I mean, even still, I'm still the groove is the groove. I feel like, what is it? Star Wars. The Force is strong with this one. The groove is strong with this song. So that annoying chorus that came in that really made me shake my head.
Wall.
It's overshadowing that, but I don't like the chorus. But liking the song overall. Let's get back to it.
You get your balls to the wall, man. Balls to the wall, man. You get your balls to the wall, man. Balls to the wall.
Yeah, it's nasty.
Balls to the wall.
This is nasty, though. From the groove and the musicianship.
sacrifice them to. You may modify their flesh. You may rape them all.
What the fuck are they
One
talking
day
about?
they
though?
torture, stand up, and we roll against evil. They make you drink your blood and tear yourself to pieces. You better watch your damn. They're gonna break the train. No, you can't stop them. They're coming to get you and that. You get your balls to the wall, man. Balls to the wall. You get your balls to the wall, man.
I know we're in the middle of the chorus.
The riff is just strong.
Dude, the groove, I love the groove. I love the musicianship, but they even have to they had to throw in the man balls to the wall. Man. I'm like, oh God. Why did you have to throw the man in there? Just, it's got enough cheesiness on it. You have to throw the man on there to make it even extra cheesy, but extra cheesy.
Deep dish. What is it? Stuffed crust with that?
Dude, but to your point though, man, the groove is strong though. I can't get enough of the way that they're rocking out in that. The way
I hear the thrash influence. For
yeah,
Sure.
I can't get enough of that.
All right, man. Let's get back to it.
Hey.
I love that bass. I love how they hit the bass.
Bam, dim, dim, dim. Yeah, that would be nasty. That'd be nasty.
What's dinner
Little things, man.
Plug a bomb in everyone's ass. They don't keep us alive. We're gonna fight for the right. Build a wall, the bodies of the dead. And you saved. Make the world scared. Come on, show me the sign of victory. Sign of victory.
It's just
Yeah, that's a little too much balls to the wall.
Fuck it.
London
Fuck it.
Leather Boys. Yeah, I like the way they
riffage, yo, that wasn't playing. We were just listening to London Leather Boys after Balls to the Wall. We just let it play instead of just cutting, because we don't leave this in the video. And that just kind of came on, but the riffs were crazy.
Yeah, they can play. I love the way that they're creative in how they're approaching their music and how they're putting the pauses and the double riffage or whatever you want to call it, you know, and the basses was getting down too. But it's a little too much balls to the wall. What I mean by that, I know that sounds crazy, but it's a little too much of that chorus to me in that song. That they said balls to the wall too much. That's like that fucking MC Hammer song. That's why we pray. Pray. You say that shit like a million times in the song.
Yeah,
that's too
crazy.
much. It's just too much. I mean, the song.
I don't know if that was the reason why that song. Never mind. Shout out to MC Hammer. I don't know if it was just the pray thing, the repeated pray that is steering me away from that one. But I get your point.
Yeah, it's just redundant as hell. But I don't know if you heard George, and I think you made it a really good point there, George, because that's exactly how I was feeling. George said when the song was playing that it's like neck and neck whether it's gonna make playlists or it's not gonna make playlists. And I don't know what he's gonna say.
At that time, it was neck and neck. But go ahead. At that moment, as the song went on, I'll let you finish. But
but there's so many elements of that song that I liked. You know, I really love the guitar work in that. I really love the little nuances and the pauses and the way that they were able to transition. I really loved all those things, man. But it's for me, it was just a little too much balls to the wall. And I know that sounds so fucking crazy, but the chorus balls to the wall was just, it was too redundant. And that little breakdown went on a little longer than I expected. So those two things for me really, because I can't play a song and fast forward through that and come back, you know, so it's just hard. It's just hard, and I can't. What are you gonna do? You know what I'm saying?
This is a song I want to put this song on my playlist, but I just know me. And as soon as they start singing that corny ass, what is it? Balls to the wall, man. Once they start singing that, I'm skipping it. I know I'm gonna skip it, so I don't even want to put accept through that. I just want to show appreciation, man, for the riffs in this song, man. They were really killing it. And
London Leather Boys sounded like that was gonna be the way they were putting it together.
So they can play. I guess balls to the wall perhaps means you just gotta go hard to break whatever chains that you're in. Maybe that's metaphoric for a lot of different things. You could take it. It says one day the tortured will stand up and revolt against the evil. So you know that you can apply that to a lot of things.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? The working man being held down by societal structures and this, however you want to apply that song. But I still don't think it was written particularly well.
I don't think so either.
And even the God Bless You, just a lot of stuff that just really just annoyed me, you know, so I can't do it.
Yeah.
But I really, really respect what they were able to do with the grooves and the riffs and
musically.
You guys saw it. It caught us immediately.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. But they just fucked it up. They just had this beautiful German chocolate cake, and they decided to put sour cream on it for whatever reason.
What the fuck are you doing?
Let me just throw some sour cream on this German chocolate cake, man. Just because. Shout out to Accept, man. Give us maybe we'll do something else from them though, because that's the thing. Not making our playlist doesn't mean that you didn't win in some way.
Yeah.
Because if you have something in those riffs, grooves, especially, you know, Ryan can speak to this as well. When you have the capacity to put together great grooves and riffs, I'm willing to work with you.
Yes.
It's like in rap. It's like if you're terrible, your flow is terrible, everything is terrible, but you can write really well, I can like work with that.
Yeah.
You know, we can work on all the other stuff,
true.
but you got to be able to put the groove and riffs together.
Exactly.
Please.
Yeah.
You know, so it makes us want to explore this band more. So give us some suggestions for Accept. And that's it. That's the interview, guys. If you enjoyed it, please hit the like button. If you haven't subscribed, please subscribe. And also, guys, check out our Patreon channel. If you're interested, it will allow you to get exclusive access to our content. The link for that will be in the description. I'm George. That's Ryan, Las Vegas.
We out.